Welcome back to the Deep Digger Sports Pod. I'm your host, Drew, my other host right over there.
What's up? It's D. Good to see you again. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Drop some comments below. Let us know your thoughts.
Today we're talking the Monday night game between the Ravens and Lions. A really fun matchup, a lot of scoring, big plays, turnovers. How did you feel about the Lions' performance in this one, in the win?
Honestly, this was an awesome, I think it's a staple win for the new look Detroit Lions. I know there were rumblings. Dan Campbell is a system head coach. A lot of the similar rumblings that we heard the last year from or the year before with Nick Sirianni. It's like, okay, you lost all your guys. Now what are you going to do? And he showed that he is still going to be the same guy moving forward. He let his nuts hang in that fourth quarter. He was like, okay, you know what? The smart thing to do here is like our defense has been playing, off and on, good. But yeah, we've given up a lot of points here. We have Lamar Jackson on the other side, the guy who should have won the MVP last year. Let's take it out of his hands. On 4th and 2, we are going to go for it. And instead of running the ball, they throw it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then a few short plays later, David Montgomery takes it to the house. They are instantly rewarded. One of the Lions fans that I know said, Matt Campbell, no, Matt Gamble. We are going to go for it. That is our identity. We want to not just win, we want to stomp them out. And this it showed in this game. Honestly, that was a really big showing from Dan Campbell and this Detroit's line. And I think that they shown that, hey, while we are still kind of getting and meshing and figuring out what's going to work, we are always going to keep that hard-nosed identity moving forward.
Yeah, and I think this season, more than anything, just proved that Dan Campbell is a hell of a coach. To
100%.
lose both your coordinators and lose them where people saw those coordinators as some of the best coordinators in all of football. And now you look at you're starting fresh with that. You have a quarterback that does not fit the mold of what everyone in the NFL is trying to do. He cannot scramble and create after the play. You have a star back, but then David Montgomery is still hanging in there as a huge contributor for them. You have weapons on the outside. The offensive line I thought was awesome today. They dominated the line of scrimmage. I thought the defensive line was amazing in containing Lamar and being able to shut down him as a runner on in key big second and third downs. I don't even know how many sacks they got, but they were awesome today. Dan Campbell in this Lions team is looking more and more impressive in a season where if you watch maybe 95% of that Ravens Bills game, the Ravens look like hands down the best team in the world. They were dominating that game. They looked amazing, and to have this Lions team come out and beat them the way they did, I mean, it's just so impressive. This Lions team now gets back into my mind of okay, they are a legit contender. I thought the Packers were going to start to run away with this division, but it turns out the Lions are going to put up more fight than expected after their first week. They have gained momentum now.
Yeah, and honestly, this might just be the 2025 identity for the Baltimore Ravens this year. Hey, we're going to put up a really good fight. Everyone knows that we're a really good team, but when it comes to closing out games, when it comes to really figuring things out, we just don't got it in our bag. And I just don't know why, like what is not working moving forward. I think that they are really going to have to sit down with Derrick Henry and be like, you need to figure this out. 3 fumbles in 3 games this season. That's
And
pretty bad.
you can argue that two fumbles cost them 2 games this year from Derrick Henry. And I know they had other opportunities to go score, but for him to lose that fumble so late in this game just put them it was a not just a field goal for the Lions. It was potentially a 10-point swing where you gave them 3 points and you could have went down and scored 7 yourself. So huge fumble in the Bills game for Derrick Henry, and then huge fumble in this one to just put them at more of a deficit. So yeah, I don't know what Derrick Henry. I mean, one week we're talking about is Derrick Henry going to go down as the GOAT of running backs, and now we're talking about he can't hang on to the ball in crucial moments. So he has some soul searching to do for the rest of the season. And this defense just cannot stop a run game. The Ravens' run defense is awful. And I don't know how they fix it, because you think Ravens defense, you think, oh yeah, they're gonna be good, they're gonna be physical, and they're just getting out physical and not able to shut down these runners. I mean, their secondary is awesome with Kyle Hamilton back there. I think their secondary is solid, but when it comes to the run game, you have to bring your safeties up so much, and then it opens up the passing game.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Ravens team that just tonight alone, they've given up the longest run in the NFL so far this season, and they gave up 2 drives over 90 yards. Typically, when you're putting someone in the 10, 10, the minus 10 yard, you figure, okay, we are going to get the ball back with good field position. And this Detroit Lions team said, not. We are going to drive it all the way down your throat. And typically, the one thing I will say, usually those types of drives are backbreakers. Those are soul breakers. Those are things that you don't bounce back from. But the Baltimore Ravens continuously got up off the mat, and Lamar Jackson and this Ravens offense did answer the bell most of the times. You just had that one crucial moment where it's a huge swing with Derrick Henry losing that fumble.
Well,
And so
we've
you
seen now they can't play from ahead, and now they
yeah.
can't play from behind against really good competition. Like, what's the identity of this Ravens team going to be other than what it's been in the playoffs in recent history, is coming up short?
Yeah, exactly. And I just again, you got to go back to the drawing board and figure out what is not working and how do we fix it from the offensive side of the ball. It's let's hold on to the ball, let's maximize our I mean even then, like, if you're Lamar Jackson, you're looking at things and you're like, I couldn't have I played pretty good this year this week. I don't know what I need to do, but I know that Derrick Henry needs to fix some stuff. I know that the defense need to fix some stuff. And I know that Lamar Jackson is not the type of guy. He is such a team rallier. He is like, no, not one of us loses. And, not not one of us gets the credit for the win. But the leaders in this locker room need to check people. And this defense needs to play a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments on that one.